welcome to another Into the Deep.
That one!
You know, like thousands of series picked out of a lottery thing, and we're now in Into the Deep. So, we're here to talk about the first two episodes of Doctor Who, Series 12, Season 12, if you're from the Americas. What did you think of the episodes, Riley? Parts 1 and 2.
I think they made it a show I can watch again.
Agreed.
I thought they were really going to screw that up just because, like, I don't know. I'm not really into the whole spy movie things. Like, I'm not really big into that, but they put a nice twist on it, so it's actually something you ask questions about. So, great time with the what the hell were those things called even?
Ha! Didn't even have to look it up. He remembered.
I
remember. Yeah, they were called the Kasavan.
Kasavan.
And they were flippin' excellent of creatures, for sure.
So it was very nice to me because, as I've mentioned in previous videos, I cover paranormal things. So I've definitely talked about shadow men before. This is kind of the opposite of that. They're like lightmen.
Yeah.
They're like Saul Lightman. And yes, they come from a carpet planet.
or a hair root planet.
Yeah, so the place they come from, it just seems like a series of synapses or whatever, synapses. And they travel through these tendril-like structures that just extend into the sky. And when you're there, you look like a microscopic organism stuck in a carpet, which was rather interesting because no one can really pinpoint where that is. It's not in a dimension of their own, so they can't travel there in any sort of way, which is interesting. There's only one way they can get there, and that's through the light shadow light men.
Yes, which was really cool. Warning, there are spoilers we're about to talk about here. We can't leave them untold. So let's start off with the twist that everyone is talking about now about the Master returning. What were you expecting that at all?
I mean, no and yes. It's like, obviously they're going to bring that aspect back. Like, everyone who's seeing this has probably already seen the previous series. So
yeah,
they know exactly what happened. And there's no reason he wouldn't be there. So
true.
It makes sense. I didn't know he'd be there that early, but I'm still kind of glad. I don't know what the name of the actor is that portrays him, but he's doing a wicked job.
Oh, what's his name? His name is Sacha Dhawan.
Satchel Dhawan. Yeah, Sacha Dhawan. Amazing actor, portrays the character very well.
Like, the first little evil laugh that he did, I was like, you're creepy, but I like it.
Yeah.
Suits the character so well.
I think in the way of twists, they still have some work to do, in my opinion, because it still does seem very to the letter with it. I mean, they've got shoes to fill, obviously, but there's that really high level of predictability where it's like, you don't know, or you do know that, like, it's going to be good guys win in the end. There's no sense of danger in that show. So that's the one thing that I'm hoping that they'll express more of in future episodes. But beyond that, the storyline of this one actually brought me back a little bit, where I mentioned I had that feeling that it was no longer Doctor Who. Not a show I disliked entirely. It was just
Series 11 was kind of weak for you.
Yeah, it just kind of fell flat from that like whimsical feeling you get, right? Yeah. And there's the level of mystery was kind of not there, right? There was basically the guy from the Rosa Parks episode that was just there in the future. That was pretty much the only thing that I was like, oh, what's this? And then everything else was like, I knew that was going to happen. Yeah.
But then there was also the Kerblam episode.
Yes, that one was probably one of my favorites, solely because they went to space.
Yeah,
I love space.
And then
I love Doctor Who in space.
Yes, It Takes You Away was a good one. That's the one with the portals in the cabin house.
Yeah.
Then they had to go through this cave, right? Then they brought Grace back, and then
Yeah, no, I remember that, and that one was neat. It was just like all what I expected was going to happen.
Yeah, so a little bit predictable, but
yeah, but beyond that, like this new series is turning out pretty great. Like I enjoyed the first 2 episodes a lot more than I enjoyed the previous season. So
I agree.
yeah, so it's going great thus far. We will see what happens next. There were little glimpses of some old enemies in the trailer, so
yeah,
we'll see how that goes down.
Yeah, no. So aside from that, Gallifrey's back as well, which brought back from the end of episode 2 that the Master destroyed Gallifrey because of what had happened when he was John Sim, I think, or when he was Michelle Gomez. It was one of those.
Yeah.
But that brings back another mystery. It's like, because the last we saw the Master was the end of Capaldi's era, pretty much. So they both shot each other, but it's like, did John Sim become Sacha Dhawan, or did Michelle Gomez become Sacha Dhawan?
I think that means Missy's still somewhere. So like this is what I like, is that there's a little more of a level of unpredictability. It still kind of has that I expected this, I expected that kind of vibe, which it happens, I suppose. But there is that one thing. It's in my opinion, there's still Missy out there somewhere, because after John Sim's master was regenerating, it means he would become Missy, because that's how it worked in the chain of events. Which means out there is Missy somewhere, or maybe not. I don't know. That's why I like.
Yeah. See, it's like there could be 5 regenerations in between Sim and Gomez. So it's like it's hard to tell at this moment.
I dig.
It's a good show. It's a really, really good show. And then the whole timeless child thing, that's still a mystery. They might bring back another Time Lord. They might not. Might be referring to the Doctor. I don't know. But then again, it creates more mystery. So that's that.
What do you guys think of the episode? I want to know.
Let us know in the comments down below.
Or the comments above. Keep looking. You'll find them. They're in there somewhere.
Well, we must be way down if that's the case.
Look in the comments above. There's a video above ours. Just check the comments in that one and let us know.
Let us know in our our prediction video for Spyfall. You can watch that somewhere on this screen. It's now like a 20-second outro here of us behind the videos. So it's covering my face. A video.
We have 3 seconds. Well, guys, thank you so much.
Subscribe.
Bye.